All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're talking about a family tradition that's so much more than just financial support. It's about a story, a legacy, and the future we're all building together. This is the Campbell Family Legacy Gift.
You know, for the Campbells, history isn't some dusty thing you just find in a book. No way! It's alive. It's in our connections, it's in our gatherings, and it's definitely in the opportunities we create for the next generation. This gift, it's a testament to that living history. It's our way of passing the torch. And let's be absolutely crystal clear about something. This is not a handout. This is an investment. It's a merit-based celebration of the students who show up, who stay connected to the family, and who truly value the roots that give us all our strength.
So you might be wondering, what's the real philosophy behind this gift? Well, it's all built on 3 core pillars that really define what it means to be a connected member of this family. Let's get into the heart of the legacy.
First up is Pillar 1, Heritage. This is brought to life through what we call the connection rule, which means attending a recent reunion. The soul behind this is simple, but it's powerful. You can't lead the family if you don't know the family. It's all about showing up and building those relationships.
Our second pillar is merit, and this is where your 500-word essay comes in. See, we're not just looking for good grades, we are looking for your voice. This essay is your shot, your opportunity to be the bridge between our shared past and the incredible future you are setting out to create.
And the final pillar, number 3, is execution. This is where your proof of enrollment plays a part. But don't think of it as just another piece of paper or some hurdle to jump. Think of it as the final step that shows you ready to execute on your dreams. It's what triggers our family's investment in your commitment to excellence.
Okay, let's switch gears a little and talk logistics. We've covered the why, so now let's get into the who and the what. This next part is all about figuring out if this journey is the right one for you.
So, the big question on everyone's mind: who is actually eligible? Are you one of the students we're hoping to invest in this cycle? Let's break down the exact requirements you need to meet. We have 4 pretty clear rules of engagement. First, the connection rule. You got to have attended one of the last 3 reunions. Second, your graduation status. You need to be graduating in 2025 or 2026. Third, you'll need that proof of enrollment we talked about. And last, but definitely not least, is the voice rule. The essay has to be in your own words. Simple as that. And this is super important for everyone to hear. We celebrate all paths to excellence. It doesn't matter if you're heading to a 2-year college, a 4-year university, or a vocational technical school to master a trade. This legacy gift is here to support your journey, whatever it looks like.
All right, now let's look at the timeline. We call this the accountability journey, and for good reason. It lays out your entire path with really clear milestones, so you'll know exactly what to expect, and more importantly, when.
Okay, here are the dates you need to know. The journey kicks off on January 1st. But listen up. The most critical date to circle in bright red on your calendar is May 13th. That is the final submission deadline, and there are no exceptions. After that, the committee dives in to review everything, and it all leads up to the big reveal on June 12th. Now let's talk a little more about that essay. The prompt we want you to think about is, how has being a Campbell shaped your goals, and how will you pour back into this family legacy once you've reached your destination? And just a reminder on that voice rule. Parents, you can totally help with the process, but the words, the ideas, and the heart behind them, well, that has to be all yours.
So after all that hard work, after you've shared your voice and proven your commitment, what happens next? Well, the celebration happens. The whole journey builds towards this one amazing moment, your golden envelope moment.
So picture this. It's June 12th, 2026. It's Friday night at the reunion, during the grand meet and greet reception. This is when our Legacy Gift Scholars will be honored in front of everyone. You'll be right up there, celebrated by the entire family for everything you've accomplished. It's a big deal.
So how is the gift itself actually awarded? We use a really unique approach that we call the Kendra model. It's specially designed to give you that incredible public recognition while handling the financial side of things with total professionalism, dignity, and security.
It really breaks down into 2 parts. First, you have the Friday night reveal. That's the public celebration, where you get a symbolic golden envelope up on stage. Then there's the gift fulfillment. That's a private, confidential transaction handled directly with our treasurer. This way, we get to honor you publicly while protecting you privately. It's the best of both worlds.
We are in the home stretch. We've covered the why, the who, and the when. Now for the final and most crucial piece of the puzzle, how to actually submit your application. Let's make sure you know exactly how to share your story with us.
And don't worry, we've made this as easy as possible. There are 3 simple, straightforward ways for you to get your application and your essay to the committee. We wanted to make sure there are absolutely no barriers to entry.
Okay, method number 1, and honestly the easiest way, is right there on the reunion registration form. Just fill out the Legacy Gift section when you register. Now, if you've already registered, no worries at all. Just use method 2. Head to the Legacy Hub on the family website and use the standalone essay submission link. And finally, if you run into any technical glitches, we have a direct email you can use as a backup. We've got you covered.
You know, we want to leave you with this one thought. This entire program is about rewarding your initiative. We've laid out all the instructions and all the support is here for you. But at the end of the day, excellence really begins the moment you decide to take that first step.
And that brings us to our final question, and this one's for you. We are all writing the chapters of our family's history, and your voice is the bridge to our future. So what will your chapter of the Campbell legacy look like?